What's up, Ford? So you asked,
How do you deal with writer's block?
I think the biggest factor is what you've pointed out already, the commitment of time. To break through writer's block, you've got to sit down and you've got to write. Now, your writing might be pretty bad, but to be honest, almost every first draft, even when you're not suffering from writer's block, is pretty bad. There is no writing, only rewriting. That's what the literature Yodas like to say. Regarding songwriter's block,
Airports are like the aphrodisiac of my creative libido. You can use that one.
I do not feel the same way about airports, nor do I like to think of my creativity as even having a libido, but I do agree with you in that I think it's a different kind of a thing. I almost never write tunes and lyrics in the same sitting. Songwriting is a combination of two disciplines. Sometimes I'm feeling one, and sometimes I'm feeling the other. I know that's probably a little too, let's sit down and talk about our feelings, but it's just practical. If I have time set aside for songwriting, and I'm not feeling lyrics, I'll pick up my guitar, I'll do some chords, I'll work on some melody lines or whatever. Then later, when I am feeling it, I usually have a pile of melodies just waiting on lyrics, so I'll crank out 2 or 3 songs in a sitting. Then the next step is editing, which is different for songs than it is for prose, but that's a different conversation. I'll have another question for you next week. Now, in your last response, you read some lines from a scene and asked me to fill in the missing lines from that scene. So here it is, my take on what is maybe the greatest riding off into the sunset scene of all time. What did you find, Junior? What's his name? Henry Jones Jr. We named the dog Indiana. May we go home now, please? Ready. Indy, Henry, follow me. I know the way. Ha! He got lost in his own museum, huh? After you, Junior. Alright, pen pals, chime in below with your own answers to the problem of writer's block. Check out Ford's original post and his channel featuring lots of cool and creative stuff from India in this link. Did you do it? Are you still on my thing? My thing's over, so do it.